Hi everyone, this is Anna Amato, and I'm here to talk with you about our work to engage middle school students with their communities through data and the arts. In this project, students investigated the question, what is a healthy place? By analyzing public data, producing data, and communicating about their own neighborhoods. In this video, I will briefly outline our goals and timeline and walk you through what students created. We partnered with two teachers from a middle school in the Bronx to co-design this 8th grade curriculum. One taught ELA and math, and the other art. We aim to engage students in analyzing real-world data, thinking critically about indicators of healthy places, producing data through art, and constructing arguments through creative writing. The project took place at the end of the semester across 3 subjects, ELA, math, and art, and spanned approximately 9 days. There were 3 main phases of work: investigating data on healthy places, producing data through art, and constructing arguments through creative writing. In the first phase, students discussed their ideas about what a healthy place is and read news articles that challenged them to think critically about indicators such as number of supermarkets. They also investigated 3 different interactive maps. The first helped them think about how healthy places have been defined. The second allowed them to explore data about their own neighborhoods. And the third challenged them to notice the importance of communities producing data as a form of self-representation. We started by having students make sense of what a healthy place is, by how it makes them feel, and then challenged them to think about what data might indicate or predict a healthy place. Students expressed that a healthy place is where they feel safe, calm and relaxed, at home. Furthermore, they suggested that data on population, crime rate, education, litter, economy, healthy foods, for example, might be indicators of a healthy place. One of the first maps they investigated was the California Healthy Places Index. They analyzed how this map defined a healthy place through different indicators and made informal inferences. Students noticed that the indicators were predicting quality of life as an outcome measure, that the wealthier areas were often the healthier areas, and that the physical location seemed to predict whether a place was healthy. Students then analyzed visual displays in their city that aggregated data across different levels. A map might show how supermarkets are distributed across neighborhoods, as well as average life expectancy and demographics. Students identified patterns, made comparisons, and proposed explanations. For example, one student said, "I noticed a lot of homeless shelters are located in the bright yellow districts with lower life expectancy. Since these shelters are often small, diseases spread easier." Next, they dove deeper into data relationships by constructing scatter plots and lines of best fit using Kodak. During class discussion, students constructed explanations and thought critically about life expectancy as an outcome measure. One student said, "Yes, you live longer when you live in a healthier environment. The cleaner areas in my data have longer life expectancy than others." Hunt's Point was 4 points below the life expectancy of Long Island. Finally, in art, students investigated a participatory artwork called the Oakland Community Power Map. This map was produced by community members, mapped everyday experiences as data, and demonstrated what community members valued and desired. Students used this artwork as an opportunity to transition into producing data about neighborhood places that had influenced and sustained them. In this second phase, students produced data about their neighborhoods through art. They designed maps, took photographs, and formed arguments through creative writing. In their maps, students explained their reasoning behind the scope of their map, the places they included, and the perspective they took. In addition, each place was accompanied by a description connecting their personal experiences to an important indicator of a healthy place. Next, to inspire and inform their photo walk, students identified important indicators that were not available in public data, such as clean streets, and created visualizations to model the change they desired to see. After thinking through a topic, students went on a photo walk around their neighborhood. Some took pictures to represent overlooked problems that they wanted to bring attention to, such as cracks in the sidewalk. Some represented places like Dunkin' Donuts as not just businesses, but as important social gathering spaces, while others represented environmental indicators, such as trees and plants. Finally, in ELA, students imagined an audience and constructed arguments through creative writing. One student confronted stereotypes about her community through poetry. Another student wrote about the people who help maintain a clean environment who are often overlooked, while a third student made an argument for why Pelham Bay Park is so special, using poetry. Finally, students participated in a salon, sharing poetry and narratives about their neighborhoods. In addition, our team created a project website for students to engage them with their photos and stories as a collective dataset. In future implementations, we hope to involve students in creating not just the content, but also the design of the website and support collaborative analysis of data. A few things that stood out to us were that students could have benefited from more time analyzing data. There could have been a stronger, more explicit connection between math, art, and ELA. And making the project about their own community was one of the best ways to personalize it and humanize data. Students also saw value in taking on 3 subjects at once to make something that would help their community. They left curious to know about other communities and learned how to be more attentive to problems that may often be ignored by the state. Finally, thanks so much for listening, and we would love your feedback. What do you notice about how students are engaging with data and art in this project? How might we strengthen the connection between exploring public data and producing data through art? Or what ideas or opportunities for learning stand out to you?